Manchester United had an eagerly anticipated away match at Villa Park in the 7th round of the Premier League facing Aston Villa. This match was not just a clash between two teams, but also offered intriguing narratives about the players' forms and the tactics of both coaches. From the very first minutes, the atmosphere in the stadium became lively with spectacular plays. In the 5th minute, Marcus Rashford, one of MU's shining stars, showcased his dribbling skills as he glided past Aston Villa defenders down the left flank. His powerful shot made the crowd rise in anticipation, but goalkeeper Emiliano Martinez made an outstanding save, denying the visitors the opening goal. Just 3 minutes later, Aston Villa had a dangerous opportunity with a sharp combination play in United's penalty area. Morgan Rogers, with a decisive shot, almost sent the home crowd into a frenzy, but his attempt went just wide, leaving him holding his head in disappointment. The following minutes saw a tense affair, with both teams committing fouls that prompted referee Robert Jones to issue several yellow cards to maintain order on the field. Manchester United's defense displayed a markedly different performance compared to previous matches. They not only played solidly, but also executed tight formations that thwarted Aston Villa's attacking efforts. Although the home team tried to ramp up the pace of their play, they struggled to create many significant chances. Meanwhile, United's offense also had a few opportunities, all of which were thwarted by Martinez, who refused to let any goals slip by before the referee blew the whistle to end the first half. As the second half commenced, the match became even more exciting, with both teams exchanging attacks. In the 48th minute, Rashford continued to threaten, with a powerful shot that narrowly sailed over the crossbar, intensifying the tension among MU fans. This further escalated the match, as both sides were determined to score and secure 3 points. The most notable chance came in the 68th minute when Bruno Fernandes executed a stunning free kick that hit the crossbar. It was a moment of high drama that had many MU supporters holding their breath. Despite having golden opportunities, Aston Villa's attack proved to be lackluster, failing to capitalize on their chances to find the net. Under the guidance of coach Unai Emery, Aston Villa kept piling pressure on Andre Onana's goal. However, Manchester United's defense was focused and resilient, successfully neutralizing every dangerous situation. Despite the continuous efforts from both teams to create chances, no goals were scored. The match concluded with a scoreline of 0-0, giving each team a point. This result was less than satisfying for Manchester United, as they remained deep in 14th place in the standings with 8 points. In contrast, Aston Villa held on to 5th place with 14 points, indicating their improving form and style of play this season. This result not only reflected the performances of the two teams on the pitch, but also highlighted the significant work Manchester United needs to do if they wish to re-enter the race for higher positions in the table. Meanwhile, Aston Villa continues to maintain stable form and hopes to improve further in upcoming matches. Though the game ended without any goals, it was filled with intensity and excitement, leaving plenty for both players and fans to ponder. The draw against Aston Villa, could it save Ten Hag's seat? Manchester United under Erik ten. Hag has managed not to lose against Porto and Aston Villa, two crucial matches that could determine the future of the Dutch coach. However, Ten Hag's position remains uncertain, still in a state of turmoil. Co-owner of the club, Sir Jim Ratcliffe, was present at Villa Park, alongside Sir Dave Brailsford and other members of Manchester United's new executive team, such as Dan Ashworth, Omar Barada, and Jason Wilcox. Sir Alex Ferguson was also in attendance to closely monitor the team's situation. Although the Red Devils did not lose to an Aston Villa side brimming with confidence after their impressive victory against Bayern Munich, their style of play still showed few positive signs. Ten Hag was forced to field the veteran center-back duo of Johnny Evans and h.Maguire after Matthijs de Ligt and Lisandro Martinez underperformed against Porto. While keeping a clean sheet could be viewed as a small success, it also highlights Ten Hag's struggle to find effective solutions. Despite his efforts to bring in trusted players from Ajax, he ultimately had to revert to those deemed surplus. struggles in attack. The situation in the attack is no more encouraging. MU has only scored 5 goals in their first 7 Premier League matches, placing them near the bottom of the scoring chart, just ahead of Southampton with 4 goals. It wasn't until the 1972-73 season that fans last saw MU with such a low-scoring record after 7 matches in the top flight of English football. The overall goal statistics under Ten Hag are equally concerning. He has the worst goals per game ratio of any official Manchester United coach since Sir Alex Ferguson, averaging just 1.45 goals per match. Ferguson led with 2.01 goals per match, while even David Moyes, 1.65, and Jose Mourinho, 1.62, managed better averages than Ten Hag. Currently, Manchester United is experiencing their worst start since the 1989-90th season, when they finished 13th in the First Division. The sight of over £300 million sitting on the bench paints a grim picture of the club's flawed recruitment strategy under Ten Hag. United has now gone 5 matches without a win, a first in 5 years. So far this season, they have only secured 2 victories in the Premier League. This is not what Ratcliffe and the Manchester United board envisioned when they decided to extend Ten Hag's contract last summer. Will Ten Hag be sacked, and who could replace him? The international break often serves as a convenient opportunity for clubs to make coaching changes. However, Erik Ten Hag is hoping that the 2 recent draws will delay any such thoughts among those tasked with making significant decisions at Old Trafford. Ten Hag's sense of peril would be considerably heightened if either of the past 2 matches, particularly the one against Villa, had ended in defeat. Yet, it's hard to imagine that a disastrous start to the Premier League season won't be at the forefront of discussions when Manchester United's leadership convenes on Tuesday. The break for international fixtures provides both the club and Ten Hag with a moment to reflect thoroughly before reaching a final decision. So if Ten Hag is indeed sacked, who would step in as his replacement? Former England manager Gareth Southgate has garnered support from high-ranking officials at Manchester United and is currently available after stepping down following Euro 2024. However, the idea has not garnered much enthusiasm among the club's fan base. Thomas Tuchel, who held talks over the summer after leaving the Bayern Munich, wasn't persuasive enough to secure the role. The German coach boasts an impressive track record, including a Champions League victory with Chelsea, but is also known for being quite particular in his methods. Graham Potter, the former manager of Brighton and Chelsea, expressed reluctance regarding a link to Manchester United over the summer, but has since made it clear that he is ready to return to management following his dismissal in April 2023, just 7 months into his tenure at Stamford Bridge. Ruud van Nistelrooy, who recently returned to Manchester United to join Ten Hag's coaching staff, is also considered a strong candidate for the hot seat at Old Trafford. Simone Inzaghi, the coach of Inter Milan, has an impressive resume, having led his team to the Champions League final against Manchester City in 2023 and clinching the Serie A title in 2023-24. However, he has already turned down an offer from Manchester United. Kieran McKenna, the manager of Ipswich Town and a former assistant to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer at United, is highly regarded. However, at just 38 years old, he may still lack the experience required for such a demanding role. As for Ten Hag, he remains hopeful that any signs of recovery, however tenuous displayed over the past week, might stave off the club's management from making drastic decisions.